And you're tuning into the Black Fire Radio. And you listen to Massive Wagwan. Andrew Robinson, your Jamaican brother, they are reaching out to all the massive on the African continent. And you're tuning into the Pan-African Bliss Show with your host, none other than Joey, from Monday to Friday. Stay tuned. Andrew Robinson, love, respect, and justice for all. Big up, massive.
Communities together around the world. Bringing communities together around the world. Broadcasting worldwide, online 24/7. All your favorites from the 60s through to today.
Tuning into the Black Fire Radio, and you're listening to Yes Massive Wagwan. Andrew Robinson, your Jamaican brother, they are reaching out to all the massive on the African continent, and you're tuning into the Pan-African Bliss Show with your host, none other than Joey, from Monday to Friday. Stay tuned. Andrew Robinson, love, respect, and justice for all. Big up, massive.
Bringing communities together around the world.
Just FaceTime one baddest, looked her dead in the eyeball. Said I'm unaware, man need head on arrival. I know you've been messaging Michael, but I'll never be spiteful. Long time no see, and it's definitely my fault. Just posted a pic, and some let me remind you. You don't wanna admit, you still wanna let me inside. You know you've been missed, when the text says, hey big head. Who are you with? Withhold information unless they're with it. I ain't seen you in a minute. I would've shown you my album before, but now you can't get a preview till it's finished. I love seeing you in the flesh, real depth, let me come and meet you in the spirit. Arms open, you've been around since heartbroken. You want a cup of tea too, don't spill it. We used to watch Freeview and Bill it. They wanna do Netflix and chill. We wanna do get rich and real. You carry on watching the stocks while them get watching my Richard Mille. Different still. Gucci don't mean loads of guap. I still ain't been no overcloth, but 6 zeros are different, man.
Come see me, you don't wanna come see me. You don't wanna come see me. Like it's yours. I'm needy, you don't you come see me. But you don't wanna come see me. When it's yours, it's mine. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine.
Who's hot, who's not, who walk in the shop and choose a new job, who pull up in the summertime with a roof off, who used to hide money in the night shoe box, who used to get sent shop with the coupons, now the gal wanna know where I get the keys from, who's got a cute to count the Sims on, who sponsored the lips, the batty and boo job, I got old school things in landlines, I got new school things on hold, I got man's favourite model on standby, but my usual things on loan. Man had a plan that backfired, now I got beautiful things on smoke. I said come see me, I ain't usually in, but I'm home.
Come see me, like you don't wanna come see me. But you don't wanna come see me. When it's yours, need it. Put it down when you can see me. When you don't wanna come see me. And it's yours. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine.
Yes, a very good warm afternoon all the way from the 254. Hope you guys are amazing. And of course, welcome to another beautiful discussion. Media of the 21st century. This is the Black Fire Network radio station. In case you're here for the first time, big shout out to you, to everyone who is live with us on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter, on TikTok, on the show page, and also on our radio app. And in case you're here for the first time and you're wondering, how can you get connected to these other all streams, whether you are on Facebook, on YouTube, how can you get the Black Fire Network app? It's very easy. If you are an Android user, just search for Black Fire Network, and of course, you'll find us there with the fire theme, and download the app, and of course, which gives you the chance to stand amazing cash prices every morning right here with Shumani and Iwaton on the Vibe Show, and of course, catch up also amazing things on the network, including merchandises and also amazing suitcase and luggages for those who are looking forward to travel, coming to Africa or anywhere else. Anyway, karibuni sana. Today our discussion shall be going to Djibouti. Very rare of a country for me to talk about, literally. I can't remember the last time I discussed about Djibouti. Very rare of a country for me to talk about. But today, this is actually what is on my table, where I can see that Djibouti has released GMO mosquitoes to help them fight malaria. Is this making sense to you? To you, my audience? Is that really making sense to you? Djibouti has released genetically modified mosquitoes to help them fight malaria. Probably they know something we don't, and of course we'll be checking into that as our major conversation, because for me this comes in as a very big joke. And you do remember that was actually in 2022 or early last year, we did cover a story of Bill Gates Foundation and Melinda Foundation out there managed to set up laboratory labs right here in Africa, in other places, and which you can see them actually coming up with these genetically modified mosquitoes. I'll try actually find the video and share a snippet of it, because I've shared the video many times. But we want to relate with this and look at the dangers of it, because since when did genetically modified mosquitoes start help fight malaria? This is so crazy. Shout out to our people. We should also be talking about Mozambique, where you can see that actually people are now complaining about deforestation, which is actually taking is very active in most of the African countries. We've seen issues with the carbon emission, where countries are being demanded to plant trees, which is not beneficial, of course, to none of us, but the white people. And we've also seen other countries also suffering because of logging of, trees and all that. So we'll be sharing that a video coming from the residents of the people of Mozambique, and how they discuss the importance of tree. And we know this is not something that we need to be told. This is something we Africans, we knew. It is crazy where we've gotten here with the leadership we have. And of course, still as we move on, we shall talk about Kenya, where we can see Kenya, which is a discussion I think Dimore did have yesterday, a little bit of it. US has named Kenya as a major ally, where we can see Russia is also taking influence in Africa. And this is actually, what does this mean for Kenya? That is the question as we get to discuss on that. And where we can see also Joe Biden has praised Ruto for his amazing leadership. Karibuni sana on the topic of today. My name is Joby, in case you're just tuning in. And of course, we're getting back to the music, coming back with much more of what is happening in the African continent. And of course, with the quote of today. So in case you're here and you have something positive you want to share, feel free. This is Gear 5. Brooklyn Boys.
Given there's no fear, therefore to switch my gear. To not just on policy, so switch my gear, not just on policy.
Shout out to John Mosquito. You better not make that comment. I see it coming. Don't make that comment. Don't.
After this, don't patch on traffic. I got no fear. Sikia nasikia Fave flavor lazima utasikia Shinsia na katisia Niko na chela kwa kingdom Mindo prince I am the kingdom Disobey Lord akuzo kwa kingdom If step na mabagi unit na the lady say the single Adios amigo Can't catch me kwa machine bro Adios amigo Adios amigo Speed building kwa motocross Adios amigo bye Adios amigo Adios amigo Pop my beer Uko high na mabubu berry Son my fucking adisia Shinsia na katisia Nimepila kwa baby tragi Nimefamba mama mia Organizer tuma yote kwa pesa pia I say them behind me clear Given there's no fear Therefore tunastage magia Tunatiso na polisia Success tunastage magia Tunatiso na polisia Tulina kwa kuzetu Zipare zipandisia Wakidhani wanakataa kuchange gear na abisi.
Yes, and of course, welcome back. That is Brooklyn Boys with Gear 5. Currently, one of my favorite T54 songs, and I hope you guys are bumping into that one. But of course, welcome to everyone live with us on TikTok. Shout out to John Mosquito. I told you not to make that comment. Keep it to yourself, okay? But anyway, shout out to everyone live with me on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter, and also on the show page and on our radio station. In case you're on the radio Karibu Sana, kindly feel free to pin your comments on the show page. That is through the website. And in case you're wondering how to get into the website through the Black Hot Fire Network app, it's very, very easy. On the upper left, where we have the three lines, just click there, and we have the TV section and the TV section, and also have the show page. So either of the two can lead you to where I am live. That is on the website. But anyway, karibuni sana. As we get started to this conversation, I'll start with a video coming from our very dear own President William Ruto, who has been questioned by one of the journalists. I think one of the people either they went with, or one of the journalists just who are among the meeting that he did attend. And we've seen some of the things that have been spoken about. What was the agenda of Ruto being there? And we can see one of them is where Kenya has been named as a major ally. And we shall be talking about that. Why is it that Kenya right now is a non-NATO ally? And what does this mean for Kenya? That is actually my biggest question. And I'd love if Keith probably is listening, probably to join me and also help me discuss on that. What does this really mean for Kenya? Because personally, I want to understand. But as we get started, I want to share this video. So we had Ruto, and we remember that was by the beginning of this week. We were expecting 200 troops, that is from Kenya, who are supposed to be deported to Haiti to go. And we've been talking about how this is so unsafe for our people to go to this country or to Haiti, where we can see that this actually is not a violence that has been fueled by the people, but by other governments who are literally funding money, taking other people's taxes and funding war. And that is what we see actually happening in Haiti, destabilization and nothing else. So I want to share this very quickly.
Follow up to my president, Dr. Ruto. You said that Kenya is committed, and in your Carter speech in Atlanta, you said it's based on humanitarianism, helping Haiti out. But can you explain the geopolitical goal, 12,000 kilometers away
in the house
from Nairobi, when schools in the counties of Baringo, West Pokot, and Turkana have not yet opened because of the banditry problem, yet you are committing our national police force to Haiti? And where is the priority? This being one of your major manifesto pillars, talking about security, and to the extent that even the Defense Cabinet Secretary talked about the deployment of, if need be, the Kenyan military or the special personnel to make sure that schools are open, children go to school in areas that are bandit prone in Kenya. Why are you committing to Haiti when we have a problem?
Exactly, because this is reality.
Back home, is it an irony that you are putting the fire in the faraway neighbor's home when when our own home is on fire?
Well, number one thing I'm certain, this journalist lost his job. That guy is gone. Like the moment Ruto lands back today in Kenya, find me that journalist who was asking me silly question in front of the president of US, how dare he, because these are questions that he doesn't want to hear. And these are questions that we've been seeing Kenyans actually asking, and even other countries. Why is it that you're sending troops outside Kenya while in places like Baringo, which we saw him saying that, and West Pokot, these guys say that for the banditry to be dealt with, we need more funds for evangelism, churches, so that people can be saved. Make that make sense to me. Even if I've not gone to school, that is not making sense to me. It's not making any sense. Banditry is increasing because, what does that mean? Because there's lack of evangelism Church bullshit. Always, every single time. In West Pokot, again, not even in West Pokot, in Samburu, in Turkana, if I try share the images after this, places of our children literally, or the classes they have, I'm very ashamed to even call it a class. I'm very ashamed because there's no class. We've seen the situation of teachers. DJ Flani, you can relate, Karibu Sana. We've seen situation of teachers literally. Jua ni kali. Whether comes sunshine or rain, these people are struggling to literally give knowledge to children in those areas. No desks, no classroom, no roof above you, nothing, no chalk, no. I don't even know what they use. No boards. Poverty display. But this guy is here talking about the deployment of our troops to Haiti. Make it make sense. But let me share more. We're here.
Thank you very much. I made a commitment to the people of Kenya to sort out insecurity in the North Rift. I want
you to just understand the lies. These are nothing but lies. Oh my God. Just pay attention. But we have Keith in the house. Karibu Sana. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Asante Sana, Joby. How are you this morning?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm all right.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're saying what? You are saying what?
So I'm going to let you continue. Will you try to throw me in the bus? I'm taking over your show.
Okay. I wanted you to join actually so we can discuss also what does this mean for Kenya, because we saw that Kenya they have been named as a non-NATO ally. So we shall be getting into that. But for now, we're sharing this
non-NATO ally. What it means that the small hats are taking over Kenya. Like I said, they are completely. Mm-hmm. That's what they're telling you. That they're complete because they're scared. Small hats are being found out. I sent you a video too. I want you to play that video I sent you on your WhatsApp. Because they know those are what the small hats control Haiti. They're the ones that are behind. They're the ones form that coup in Congo. Seeing the young girl in Sudan. Tell the truth, it's the dudes that's doing it, along with their flunkies, the Arab, the UAE. Yeah. Yeah. Finally waking up, Africa. Finally waking up.
It is crazy. It's crazy. So we have this video here I just started sharing where we have this journalist. I'm certain this guy is fired by now, probably. I hope not. I really hope not. But he posed the question to our president, William Ruto, asking him, why is it that you're sending troops to Haiti all the way? While we have places like, Baringo, which remain unsolved. We have places like West Pokot, which we saw him saying that they need funds for them to put, to expand evangelism in these areas so that banditry can reduce. While we know it's them.
They're not making any sense. They're doing banditry more because you got no jobs and they're easily influenced by people say we'll get jobs, and the people that cause the destabilization are the same people Ruto's working for. That's how they steal shit out of Africa. So you making somebody a Christian don't stop their stomachs from not goddamn getting full. It's all the same kind of moronic nonsense. The reason why they're over there in Haiti, because the white man doesn't want to put a white face on his imperial colonialist past and say, yeah, it's the white man again. It's them. So they get their flunky Negroes to do their dirty work because it's not a peacekeeping or a stability mission. Stability for what? The reason why it's unstable in Haiti, just like the Congo, because white people are stealing from the country. That's why.
And the shout out to DJ Flani says Ayubu was brave. That was so impressive and heroic. What do you mean? He was brave.
By asking a question, that's his goddamn job. You're heroic. That's his job to ask a question.
That's the journalist. I think that's the name of the journalist. I'm not sure, DJ Flani, but he also says people cannot afford 3 meals a day, and he charters a plan for 100 million to visit the US. Wait, I'm about to go back. We were discussing this on the Culture Show yesterday. Shout out to Mark, a very good co-host, and the kid.
That was a good conversation. Shout out to Mark. You guys stay long. Did you guys eat something finally?
Yeah, we went, looked for dinner, then we came back.
Okay, you guys. Okay, I'm glad the hippo didn't get you.
No, they didn't. But yeah, we're having the discussion. We were checking some of the agendas that and some of the finances is gotten, and it's a lot. I don't know if you've seen it, Digiflani, but it's a lot of money, for different nonsense type of bullshit that we know it's not gonna happen. But
He's
yeah,
a
let me share.
puppet. He doesn't care. You got just like the guy just said. You don't got 3 square meals. He's taxing the shit out of people, but he's running around as if that's not happening because he's a puppet. He don't give a shit. He was put there, and shout out to Doctor. He was put there. They already puppetized his ass years ago because they were supposed to lock his ass up for crimes against humanity. They held it over his head. We're gonna make you a president, you no good nigga. That's why we're not gonna allow the Hague to lock your black ass up. Because we got you. We got the goods. That's something. We got the goods. And we can lock your ass up. Funny, because the ICC let him go. And the ICC said the quiet part out loud that the West has been threatening against Israel about sending charging Israel with crimes against humanity. They said, hey, we built this court for the dumbass Africans, not for us. You're supposed to lock up this court is for the niggas in Africa. We use that when they don't do our bidding. We say, hey, you got crimes against humanity, and we locking your black ass up. He said, they finally said the quiet part out loud. The truth. That court ain't for them. It's for Africans, the puppets that get out of line. That's why you only see Africans being prosecuted by that court. Go ahead, Joby.
So some of the finances that is gotten, we had 475 billion, not million, billion. That is for them to extend the expressway, and we know this road will be paying for the next coming 5 years, which we still.
But you won't use Kenyan engineers. This is so backward, idiotic nonsense. You have your own money to goddamn fund your own engineers. Why would you fund these goofy projects and you never hire any Kenyans to build it?
We also had 561 million to help fight against corruption. Shout out to them.
Why do I need money? Why do I need money to fight against corruption? That doesn't make any sense. Why do I need money? Why do I need money to stop people from taking money? That doesn't make any sense.
It is crazy. It is super, super crazy. Let me see if I can find more of those details because I think I went on the page that, okay, here are some of the benefits gained from President.
You're not going to stop that because you haven't changed the culture. The Europeans kept that culture of corruption, and Africa's completely corrupt. That comes from the top down to the bottom. All your institutions are corrupt. You go to the hospital, you got to bribe this person. You go get your passport, bribe. Your whole culture's corrupt. You can't do that with money. That means you got to have accountability. People got to get locked up when they do not perform their services like they're supposed to and ask for a chai. I need chai. You lock their ass up. You got to change the whole culture.
You give me chai or I lock you up. That's the opposite. You give me chai or I lock you up.
Exactly. That's completely, that's the opposite. That's the wrong culture. Exactly, Joby. That's the culture now. That's the culture.
It is crazy. So we had 198 million to support for Kenya's electoral reform ahead of 2027 election. We had 561 million for the US government for anti-corruption initiatives. We had 3.2 billion for Kenya primary literacy program for grade 1 and 3 learners. And understand also school fees is not going to go down, so also this is not going to benefit anyone. Kenya to receive also 8 UAs and 8 MD-500 helicopters between late 2024 and mid 2025.
Old ass helicopters. I'm buying old shit, some more old shit again. I'm buying old shit. That's not worth shit. That's why that other guy died in that old outdated shit. So you're now being made a sucker. You're buying old shit from America. Shit, the hand-me-down stuff. It's like buying second-hand clothes. You buy second-hand choppers, helicopters at first-rate prices.
Yep.
Listen. This don't make any sense. Go ahead.
We also have Kenya, which is supposed to receive 291 million from the US to improve prisons. So more of our people being locked up.
What? Locked up? Yeah, through prison. What? What? How? Oh my God, where is the financial benefit in that? Because they want to lock you niggas up. And then ask yourself, how are you getting help by a country that hates black people, that locks up his own Africans, morons, that hates his own African people? I think I sent Joby that song. There's a song that a white man, and it's on TikTok, and they haven't taken it down. And it goes, country song, says, send them all back to Africa. Send them all back. I'm going to play the show on Africa Today show. Send them all back to Africa so they can get the hell out of here. What? What is this shit I'm listening to? Send them all back to Africa. Yeah. but this country that hates African people is supposed to be helping you. Make it make sense.
It's crazy. But let's continue hearing what he said on this defense of sending more troops to Haiti.
Follow that with action. As we talk, there are 3,000 military officers in the North Rift, 2,000 police officers in the North Rift. We have renovated the first 15 schools and completed. We have reopened
15 schools. You got people sleeping in people under trees I seen up there. How you talking about these ragged ass schools? You have done a goddamn thing. It's 2024 and you got kids underneath a tree. How you talking about? Go ahead, Joker.
It's a lie. All lies.
Schools already that were closed in the North Rift, and that exercise is ongoing. We have made tremendous progress in making sure that we create security at home, but that does not take away our responsibility. Even as we were deploying troops and policemen in our own country, in North Rift, to sort out the banditry problem, we still deployed 1,000 troops to DRC Congo, because that is our neighborhood. We have 5,000 troops in Somalia, because equally that is our responsibility. And Haiti should not be an exception. That's why deploying
all your troops are there to help the white man, moron.
Exactly. The schools renovated, and of course I've asked Google so it can give me clarity. Also, according to Google, you can see the type of schools is renovated. Shout out to him. Our students are under tree. What schools are these? Where?
That's a lot of top-notch renovation there, Jack.
And it has costed billions for them to reconstruct this. Billions, it's costed us this. It's crazy. But I see they're saying that last year I asked Google, as Kenya renovated schools in the North Rift of Kenya. So last year, a few schools were reconstructed by the KDF, supported by National Youth Service officers. The schools include Chesogon Primary, Cheptulel Primary, Cheptulel Boys Secondary, Saplumoy Primary, and Kisa ECD schools in Central Pokot sub-county. And mind you, if you check all these schools, number one, probably most of the parents, due to the situation there, can't afford school fees. We're talking about secondary school.
I can't afford school fees to go sit underneath a tree. God damn.
Yeah.
I'm being charged school fees to go fuck around under a tree. That what you telling me?
Yes, kid.
God damn.
Yes, deal with it. That is what the government gives you. But shout out to Ruto. So with the troops talking about in DRC Congo, they were actually sent out. Shout out to Skedi. We remember that was actually the East Africa troops who were actually accused of raping women there, sexually assaulting women instead of helping. So is that actually, it is not an exceptional, because they didn't help in any situation. So Mali, the same nonsense, There's nothing literally that Ruto has done, but just actually contributed in fueling wars that have been, funded by the US and the Western powers. So this is all nonsensical. But on this other end, of course, like I mentioned earlier, we saw that Kenya, one of the benefits again they gained is that them being a non-NATO ally. That is where we can see President Joe Biden named Kenya as a major NATO ally, making it the first sub-Saharan African country to receive that designation. Mr. Biden announced that the move during a 3-day state visit by Kenya President William Ruto. It is the first such visit to Washington by an African leader in more than 15 years. Blah blah blah. But they're saying that several governments in Sahel region and Western Africa have also fallen to military troops, leading the removal of cooperation mission in the Western nation, and the extension of major non-NATO ally status will allow Nairobi to engage in closer security cooperation with Washington and obtain more sophisticated U.S. weapons. Doing so is a fulfillment of years of collaboration, Mr. Biden added, and Kenya has emerged an important security partner to the U.S. in East Africa, and it's also part of the Ukraine Defense Contact Group coalition, which meets to coordinate on how the army Kiev against Moscow and the strengthening of its U.S. ally. All this. So, according to what you're telling me, this is all destabilization of Kenya. This is just so crazy. This is the deals we keep on signing, the deals that these leaders keep on signing, because that is what you were asking yesterday. I mean, I feel like this, as much as they are groomed to be puppets, they are groomed to take in orders, they are groomed to be who they really are in terms of their nature, brutal as the white people have groomed them. These people are literally, I think, super dumb. Like, they don't know who they're dealing with. Why not? Why would you just go signing papers without reading? Because if you try to look at most of these people, they don't even go through the paper. Like, try, read, understand, and say that I don't really agree with this. This is not my culture. This is not. They just sign.
Exactly.
They just sign.
They're not. That's why they put there. That's why they were made the president. That's why they put there. They're there to sign bad deals that benefits everybody else but them. And then when they don't do that, they form their coup, like in the Congo. Because I know they probably worry about the Russians coming down there, about the cats with the small hats went in and tried to overthrow the Congo. And they caught, and that's right back to Israel. Those guys are backed by Israel, just like I thought they were. So that's what they're saying, Joe, because Africa, look, the thing about Africans have been pretty kept stupid. Africa's wealthy, Joe. Without Africa, these people are poor. They're not going to these, and so you got mohans that they put in charge of Africa so they can keep stealing, Joe. That's why you got the instability in Africa. That's why you got the death in Africa. Same shit in Haiti. I'm gonna put my more because Africa has not developed. It's given. He's talking about making more people religious. You have not done what? Research and development science. Built a real military to defend what's yours. Africa's fucking 100 years behind in technical prowess, so you can't defend yourself. So imagine a bunch of goddamn parasites. Imagine Africa being a body, Joby, and you're full of parasites, and you don't know how to get the parasites off you. That's what white people are. They're parasites. It's like a tick sucking your blood, and you can't get the motherfuckers off you. So that's and so you haven't made the necessary health benefits to understand. I got to get this tick off me. These are ticks. So you haven't developed enough to get the tick off you. So that's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a parasite that's been living off of you. Okay, the parasite has been living off of African people. That's what you're dealing with. So
it is crazy. But let me go through the comments of Jiba Jabba who's in the house. Shout out to Mosquito, call them vampires as they are.
Yeah, vampires. Vampires, exactly right. That's the true term. They're vampires. Once they found Africa, they see the whole thing about them being rich. If you're rich, why you need to still be in Africa? Because they never been rich without Africa, ever. They've always been impoverished, backward, stupid. That's why the fight for Africa is constantly going on.
And I also see Jiba Jabba was saying earlier that the richest man in Haiti fuels the destabilization. He also is a halted person, that is Ruto, and says that NATO of late, Kenya can't host the party, only clean up after the mess. I know that's crazy. And just saying that, Biden said that the U.S. government excuse me, doesn't recognize the International Criminal Codes. Damn. Okay.
Yeah. That's only for the Africans. They threatened that the International Criminal Court just now came out talking about Biden already told you that court was built for the dumbass. He said it just like built for the dumbass Africans. When they get out of line, we lock their ass up. You don't indict nobody from the West. You don't never indict us. That's done. He said for the Africans and Russia. Man, they were trying to break up Russia. Now he said Russia and the Africans. That's what that court is built for.
The disrespect, I tell you. And this makes a whole lot of sense why now South Africa is fighting, which they want to win again. South Africa is fighting so hard to, take Israel to the International Criminal Court, find them guilty and all. It's not working. And this makes a whole lot of sense if you say this was never created and built for none of these other nations, but just the African leaders. Oh my God.
They wasn't built for. That's the scam they use, the fake democracy and law and order. These people up here, they don't believe in no law and order. They don't believe in no righteous. Go ahead, Joby.
If Israel claims it wants to judge itself, it's the one to decide and declare if they are committing a genocide or not. Why can't Africa build its own court and decide also, I am the one to be told by my own people whether I'm on the wrong or on the right?
Because you don't have power. That's why, Joe. You don't have power. You're not strong. I can come in and tell you no because I can overthrow your ass. That's why. You're supposed to be. If you're in a fair world, Joby, you could do that. But you're not in a fair world. You're not in a fair world.
That hits different, trust me. Shout out to Sister Michelle. Karibu sana. Good morning to you too. Good afternoon from the 254. He says, Jibba says also, that's the bullshit. That's bullshit. You gotta pay to sit under a tree. Exactly. It's a religious brainwashing Africans.
Yeah, they got paid to sit on. Can you imagine that? I'm paying to sit underneath a motherfucking tree. And these Africans don't ever get mad or do shit. Motherfucker, you think I'm paying to sit my kid underneath a tree?
And you'll listen to me if you pay the fee, of course. No.
We overthrowing the government. Got your fucking mind. I'm gonna pay you to sit underneath. Think I'm gonna pay you to sit underneath a goddamn tree, Joby? You insane?
Jabba says, Joby, as the Russia foreign minister visited Kenya. Apparently, yes. I was just checking after you asked that question. Immediately. That was on 29th of May. That was, I think, that last year, if I'm not wrong. I think so. 29th of May last year, where the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Russia Federation, Mr. Sergei Lavrov, paid a working visit to Nairobi. Yup. So, yep, he did Jabba to answer your question. They've already visited Kenya.
The Kenyans sent his ass packing. He had no money to get his ass. He had no corruption money. So we really like you guys to do work and with us. How much money you gonna give us? We ain't giving you shit. Good day to you, Russians. But we're gonna help you develop. We're gonna give you nuclear power. Well, my white man who told me not to do it because I'm getting loans and fake loans and stuff, and it's keeping us in power. But that doesn't help the Russians. That doesn't help your people, though, sir. Fuck the people. Fuck the people. Well, we're gonna give you nuclear power, though. It's gonna power your whole country and make it cheaper. Yeah. So what?
But on the other end, you can also see that Biden, these both puppets. It's crazy because both of these people are puppets. I was laughing. These people are both puppets who are controlled to just give words and speeches. Goddamn.
They're both puppets. Yeah, if you think Joe Biden is running anything, you crazy as hell. This motherfucker don't even know where he's at half the time. He's running around actually shitting. Joe Biden is so fucked he's wearing a grown man diaper because he shits on himself. He's a because they forgot they had to put a diaper on because remember he shitted on himself when he was meeting the Pope and he wiped his hand with the doo-doo and tried to shake the Pope's hand with doo-doo on his hand.
I mean, that was last year. I think you were teaching me all this.
That's our last year or the year before last. It was our last year or the year before last. Motherfucker tried to shake the Pope's hand with doodoo. And you think he's running the world, running the country? Okay.
And then someone has to come wash that doo-doo, it's crazy. It's crazy.
But he ain't gonna wash his own doo-doo. He didn't even know he had it on his hand with his no good pedophilic ass.
No, I think unless I picked it wrong, but you were telling me that these people always get their ass washed, if you can remember.
Well, nah. Well, he do because he gone in the head, but not everybody. If you're a function, I'm sure Obama was function. Obama didn't need nobody to wash his ass.
To just even use you, even if they're not like this to just make you wash.
All they got people to do that. He got big mics for that.
That's what's happening. But anyway, let me share this very quickly here. What Biden had to tell you.
President Joe Biden on Thursday praised Kenya's William Ruto for his leadership as the White House marked the first state visit to the United States by an African leader in more than 15 years. One that comes as Nairobi government is sending police to Haiti to help quell gang violence in the Caribbean nation.
Queer damn violence.
Supply logistics.
America's the reason for the violence.
Equipment. Matter of fact, some equipment has already arrived.
And the cats with the small hats.
Kenya is stepping up with police, and other countries plan to do as well. The United States is going to support the collective effort here. And
so sad, man. He looks
what?
So sad.
Yeah, because that's what happened when you don't know the fuck is going on. Why would America have anything to do with Haiti and its instability? Because they're the ones who went in, as I showed Joby, they went in and stole the country back in the early 1900s. Murdered people, stole the banks, stole the gold, and you hear this bullshit. This is the fake media. We're there to stabilize Haiti and bring democracy and freedom. All these fake ass shit they say. America ain't never about no freedom to nobody. It's not any freedom or democracy in this bitch. It's all lies. That's what they're worried about through these social media. All this scamming ass lying shit they do. It's all lies. They went into Haiti, murdered thousands of people, stole the damn banks, stole the money out there, and put themselves in power with their puppets who were doing the same thing in Africa. Yeah, Papa Doc and Baby Doc Duvalier running around there with hit squads, killing African people that the Americans put in power. Well, our democracy and our freedom, all that dumb shit.
And of course, Kenya won't be going it alone.
Yeah,
we'll provide $300 million.
Pause that real quick. Open up, because we're gonna do a juxtaposition. Open up another tab real quick. Yeah, and say, did the American government? Ask Google, did the American government install, say, Papa, P-A-P-A, Papa Doc, D-O-C, in Haiti? I don't know. I ain't gonna say his last name because I don't know how to spell that shit. Duvalier, but they did Papa Doc, P-A-P-A-D-O-C, in Haiti. You know it's yes.
U.S. Marines remained in Haiti for nearly 20 years after the Marines left in 1934. U.S. police created an Haiti security force which exercised virtual control over the national government. In 1957, France.
Joby, they took over the government. They went in and stole, but it was democracy and freedom. Go ahead, Joe, keep reading.
This is just so crazy, man. But anyway, in 1957, Duvalier. Yeah, I know spell his last name. So I'm about to tell you to spell it. Yeah, he's known as Papa Doc Duvalier. Go ahead. Called Papa Doc by Haitians, installed a dictatorship.
That
is what they.
How about that? The CIA and the no good. I thought it was freedom, Joey. Oh, they installed dictatorship. You know why they started it? So they could steal from the country. But it's about we're using Kenya to go help us get the freedom and democracy, Joby. That's a lie. Bullshit.
It's crazy. It is crazy, man. It is. You know, it's out. Anyway, I just hope Africa restores power. One, like we just need to restore power. How dare you come tell me you are coming to my house and you're willing to stay? Who are you? Number one.
Yeah.
Who are?
Yeah.
That is the first question. Who on earth are you? Why are you forcefully coming into my house and actually you're declaring a war? Let's fight
because you're rich, Joby, and I want it. That's why.
It's not for free. That's not
yeah. Well. You know, you African, you're docile, and I'm giving you a bunch of religion. You worship Jesus, but I still, because you remember I told you it's better be poor here on earth, but I'll steal your shit.
It is insane. Shout out to Senjo. Greetings to you too. I'm good. How you doing? Nice to see you. Shout out to Samuel in the house. Karibu sana. Nice to see you this morning. And to everyone who's live with us this morning, thank you so much for tuning in. Jiba Jabba says Joe Biden let out a fart in Georgia in front of a crowd of black.
Oh, you remember that? Yeah, he didn't know he farted. He like what? He went. That shit was funny. But he's been doing that. But that shit was funny as hell. They tried to act like they didn't know he farted. They tried to act like no, he farted because he's the president. He went. They're like, what? What's going on? I was like, I gotta do my shamani. What the hell is happening?
Is this stomach okay? What's happened? You can just come fart in front of people, bro. Excuse yourself.
I'm the president, Joby.
You don't. Stinks,
That's right. It stinks. Smelling all my presidential poop. That's right. Smell it.
Damn. Oh my God. You should have kept that to yourself. Oh my goodness. Oh no, you guys are traumatizing me this morning. But Jiba says it happened this week, actually. Oh my God.
Yeah, I think it's been happening all the time. I think this week when he was on the campaign trail, that's right. But it's been happening all the time. Remember, they got him a diaper now because he shits on himself. He walks around shitting on himself. Imagine you grow and you think this moron runs anything.
He been run over by Obama with some bad blacks, probably. Bad blacks in it.
I don't know what he never know what Obama and Big Mike doing to him. Shit.
Why you lose? Why you lose, bro? Why can't you hold it together? Crazy, man. Samuel says, Karibu once again. Remember how the Clinton Foundation stole earthquake relief money in 2010?
So all that money from Haiti? Yeah, stole the money. Not just stole the money, Samuel. Remember, they also got caught trafficking Black African children in Haiti. They started trafficking and also organ harvesting. See, you goofy niggas. I know white man told you you're not good. You guys are the original, so they need your organs. Remember, the president said that they found that when they finally got a chance to elect a good president, of course they got rid of his ass. Get your ass out of here. He was trying to do a real democracy. Get out of here.
I was going today. I went back to the house to get ready. Then I met this as I always meet along the way. So I didn't know this cracker actually was a butchery that I've bought meat once there. I'm like, God damn, I didn't just support a cracker's business, number one. And then he has Africans working for him. I passed there and said, fuck.
In Africa.
I said, fuck crackers. And he looked at me. Like, mind my business. Like,
he know what that. See, the Africans know what that meant, but he know what that meant.
Like, if I say fucking Zungu, it's too direct. Everyone will look like me. Look at me crazy.
I know.
Like, I'm minding my business. I'm walking. Like, you can't come approach. Do you know what a cracker is? You can't come tell me nothing. But Jiba says, no, someone says even this invasion was after the gangs came together and started saying they want some of the oil and to stay in the
country. That's what it was about. Exactly. The gangs came together because of the economic deprivation. Said we want the money of our country to go to us. That's what exactly. These are just roving gangs. No, they're not. These are Africans coming together with the little bit that they got to say, hey, we've been robbed and stolen from. This stuff has got to benefit us and our children here. Not you. Not you. And you'll also find, just like Haiti, just like the Congo, where they try to implement some more goddamn cats with smarts. The dude behind the scenes that's actually running Haiti, getting all the business, is a white cat with a small hat. Running Haiti. Running, getting all the money out of there. Fucking parasite. While the Africans live in poverty. And Haiti's a rich country. So why is everybody poor? Haiti was the wealthiest part of America when they had slaves there. When the Africans bought their slaves, it was the richest colony. It's still rich. Is that all that money goes to the white people? So Haiti's there to help. Kenya's there to help white people keep stealing that money. They needed to be calm so they can keep stealing. That's the name of the game.
So sad.
Yeah, it's sad.
Man, the devil see getting on a war, that's gonna be the most exciting thing. Like seeing Africans fight for what is theirs, not being scared. Like going the Niger Burkina Faso way. Yeah. Oh my God. That's what's happening. Alive to witness this, because
that's what's happening, because everything's being exposed now. Like the little girl in the Sudan said, we're not stupid, because the Africans have been stupid. She said, we're not stupid now. We know what you're doing. We know you stabilize so you can keep stealing the gold and the resources out of Africa. We're not dumb anymore. The Africans have been dumb. I'm going to be my Allah, my Jesus. There's a bunch of irritants running around that motherfucker. Oh, Jesus, and hallelujah. Well, I steal your ass blind. Shit.
This is crazy.
It's crazy.
Just sit down and think about it when you look at Africa, and then you hear the resources we have, which have enriched the world, and which is still there, continuously being exploited, and it's still gonna be there. But if you look at Africa today, it is crazy. Trust me, it is crazy. This shit is crazy.
It is.
God damn.
So, that's why they're there. Exactly. Africa's working.
When it talks about renovation of schools, we need our system actually everything redone. Everything should be redone from the scratch. No more slums, no more petty shops looking like I don't know what. Everyone should have a standing business. Everyone should have a job.
With all the money you got, of course. But that's
straight and
that's
Kenyans.
First thing you got to get rid of is the fear. Africans went down to Bonaboy told you got to get rid of the fear. Your parents have also instilled, because they were taught the same shit by their parents and their grandparents from the European. You've been taught fear. You got to get over the fear, and then you got to stop worshiping other people. You got to validate being African. You got to say there's value in being African. You got to say African first. And what the fuck am I scared about? This is my continent. The riches belong to me. And you got to be able to do that unapologetically. Can't go smile. Oh, look at the white man. Are you guys ready? All right. Go ahead, Joby.
Yeah, you have to go in apathetic. I agree with you. And Jiba says that the Ton Mankut was Papa Doc's hit squad. Okay, check out the film The Serpent and the Rainbow. It's wild. I'll check that tonight, probably because I have nothing to watch. So I'll try to see where is it, on YouTube or on Netflix or on Amazon?
You better find that. You better find that on Amazon. I ain't seen that a long time. That was goddamn in the 80s. I was a little kid watching that damn gibbet shit. The serpent in the that was the movie about. I can't remember that movie. It's about the voodoo in Haiti. Did it have something to do with Papa Doc? I can't remember that movie.
And the other thing is, Bill and Hillary attended the Kenyan State's dinner. They robbed Haiti of billions. It's crazy.
Look, exactly right. It sounded like the mother said. She said, because she was like, what are these Kenyans doing? They don't know who Hillary and Bill Clinton are? They come out there smiling. No, they don't, Dr. Mundy. With the ignorance in Africa. They don't know. They look at this former president coming to Kenya. They're coming to rob and steal from you, you dumbass nigga.
It's crazy.
Not
But
that
anyway, as we get to time is up, we want to talk about Djibouti, which is our major conversation. We talk about
Hold
again
on, Joby.
Africa ignorance.
Play my video I sent you too before you wrap
Yeah,
up.
I will. But let us discuss this as we get to come closer to an ending. So, what we have in Djibouti, this is one of the countries that I rarely talk about, like the fuel of, ethnical clashes that are going on there. Djibouti has released genetically modified mosquito to help them fight malaria. Now, you as an old, it just make me, is this making sense to you? Or am I the only one who's not missing or not understanding a goddamn thing? Don't take me back in 2022. We had, I did share the video, the Bill Gates and Bill and Melinda Foundation, if I'm not Bill Gates and Melinda Foundation, if I'm not wrong,
That's it.
where they
That's
have
the name of it.
actually funded a couple of laboratories right here in Africa, in the western parts, and which actually these laboratories are part of making these genetically modified mosquitoes. Is the agenda good? Hell no.
No,
But
you
what
know
is
it's not.
Djibouti? The tens of thousands of genetically modified mosquitoes have been released in Djibouti in an effort to
Remember?
stop the spread of save invasive species
Remember?
that transmit malaria.
That's a lie. Remember,
What
they
is
were putting the VACCNEs in these mosquitoes so they can inject you when they sting your ass.
God damn?
Yep.
So this is
Remember they
literally
released. Remember they released them over here in Florida first. They released that shit over in Florida first.
I remember that. The friendly
Yeah.
non-biting male Anopheles stephensi mosquito developed by Oxitec, a UK-based biotechnology
You ask
company,
yourself
carry a
why do they keep making fake shit, Joby? It's not to help you. Nature already has real mosquitoes. Why do they keep making genetically modified shit? Why? It ain't
that's what you
nothing
said
good.
about them. Everything they have created is out of nature. That is what you are
Yeah,
telling us.
exactly.
Everything
Because
why
because they're out of what, Joby? They're out of what?
nature.
Exactly. They are genetically what? They are a genetically organ. They're not a human being, Joby. That's why they fight against nature. That's why they do it.
Those are only female mosquitoes bite and transmit malaria and other viral diseases. It is the first time such mosquitoes have been released in East Africa and the second time in the continent. The second time. I didn't even know about the first time.
I think the first time was over in Cote d'Ivoire somewhere.
Yeah, that's the country that they set the laboratory basis. That was Cote d'Ivoire. But I didn't know
There
they
you go.
released like the mosquitoes already.
Joe, but they got their puppets there. Puppets don't give a shit, and they're morons. You know, the white man give them some money. I get money. You give me money. That's like people. I don't care. I don't know what's going on because these morons didn't even look what's in the they didn't even look what's in the 19, Joby. They didn't want to say, let me get my own scientists and even look what's in it. I told you, these puppets are, not only are they dumb, Joby, they're dangerous to African. That's why they all got to be overthrown. They all got to go. They're fucking despotic and they're also dangerous.
My God. So the excuse is this is what they're saying. We have built good mosquitoes. Since when these mosquitoes become good? We have built good mosquitoes that don't bite, number one, that don't transmit diseases, number two, and then we release these friendly mosquitoes. They seek out and male with type of mosquitoes. The laboratory can produce mosquitoes carry a limiting gene that prevents female mosquitoes' offsprings from surviving the adulthood when they mate. This is just so crazy.
Listen, America. Listen, all these countries have been in Africa for all these years, and Africa's development is fucking 100 years behind. They don't give a fuck about Africa. You can say anything I told you about America. What does the white people did for black people in America? Not a goddamn thing. Kill, murder, rape, pillage. They've always done to African people. So when you hear white people say they're going to bring you something that benefits you, is good for you, first of all, as an African, you're supposed to know it's a goddamn lie. Then you're supposed to look, what's the fucking real agenda? Because they ain't never done that. See, when Joby went back and just read Haiti, Go back and read the real agenda. It's not that bullshit Biden said, with Ruto, we're here to bring stability and help and freedom. Like, what? What? Motherfucker, we got you right here when you invaded Haiti, killed thousands of people, set up a dictator, and was stealing shit. What are you talking about? What's this freedom and democracy shit you're talking about? It's all a lie. But they know you don't know enough to know that they making up shit. What do you say, Joby?
It's crazy. It is crazy. Let me try share the video that you shared with me as
Yeah.
get to mind.
If you tell the truth, they already they just monetized the little black guy on TikTok. You can't say no truth about black people. You can talk about Palestine shit all day, but talk about the real power, the real wealth of the world, which is Africa. Motherfucker, you ain't making no money off that shit. I've been shadow banned. They blocking me. Of course they are, nigga. Welcome to the real world. Welcome to the real wealth. Of course they blocking your ass. They taking down my account. They taking all my money. You thought you gonna be able to make money talking about black people? Yeah.
Please watch this video. Just watch this video.
Holy moly, there's been an attempted coup d'etat in Congo. The Congolese army is announcing the arrests of American mercenaries. It's absolutely.
And they better put a bullet in this small hat's head too.
Vital Kamhere, the political opponent, was the target.
Yep, that is true. There was a coup in the Congo on Sunday night. So there's a war going on there. There's a genocide going on. And there was a coup in the Congo by a politician who is backed by U.S. and backed by Republicans and backed by Israel. I've been posting about it. I've been posting videos about it.
No, really backed by the Israel. We said Israel, you say the small hat. You say the Rothschild. Exactly. That's who runs this planet. They want all of Africa all the time. It's the wealth of the world. So they do the little fake coups every now and then and try to get up in there. Shout out to you Congolese who stopped it. They're not going to stop. They're plotting right now again. You better put these motherfuckers on TV. You better execute them live. It's not going to stop them coming to get you because you're the wealth of the world. Go ahead, Joby.
Okay, so between noon and now, 7 separate videos have been deleted from this app. Sorry, I have my window open.
They're going to delete your shit.
I've uploaded this multiple times. 7 videos have been deleted. The TikTok just won't let it up because it's very damning. And also, I have one more strike before I am banned from this account. But watch this.
Oh, it's a cat with a small hat. You put his ass on TV, you put a bullet in his fucking head.
The Zalman. He's an Israeli businessman. Also, he
has
an American citizen. Citizen with the United States and Israel, but he identifies more as an Israeli. He's an Israeli businessman who's a businessman.
Israeli
first. Who tried to take over the country. The guy who tried to take over the country has been unalived, and they captured his son.
He was going to be the puppet.
And that guy's son traveling together. TikTok has been trying to suppress this because whoever this guy is very powerful. He has ties to Republicans. He has ties to IPAC, and you can see.
APAC, not IPAC, APAC.
We have to do something.
Right.
Please spread this video, spread the word. Whatever can be done, please. I don't know. We got to do something. But now you understand.
That's what I told you. That's why I told you. Trump is not your friend. Trump is backed by APAC. Biden is backed by APAC. They control both of them. So there's no democracy here in America. And even that fake ass Robert Kennedy Jr. is backed by APAC. All of them. So each supposed person you got to choose from are all controlled by the same people. You see how that works? Say you don't got a real democracy. They give you these 3 people to vote from, which they control all of them. So it doesn't matter who wins, they win. Okay? It's APAC. Down in the Congo. And right now you got the guy in the Congo right now who's making billions of dollars in small hat. Right now. Same shit in Haiti. Look under a rock and you're going to see one of these no good bastards. These cats. That's what you're going to see. So, Africa, start getting your shit together. No, you at war. Reason why you at war, not because you're stupid, not because you have bloodsuckers, put puppets in to steal from you. Your religion, your Jesus, Your Allah not coming to save you. You have to save yourself because you're wealthy. Okay? You've always been the wealth of the planet. See, they want to teach you back to your own ancestors. When you controlled Africa, you were wealthy. I know you can't, they don't ever show none of these goofy movies they make or teach you none of this. You as Africans have always been wealthy, not poor. I know you're poor now. That's recent time. But you've always been the most wealthiest people on the planet. Okay? When the white man found out about your wealth, I gotta blame Manson. I think Manson Musa started this shit. Tell you the truth, when his ass wanted to go out and show everybody, oh, look how wealthy I am. God damn it! Look at all the gold and everything I got. This nigga got a lot of gold. Trying to go get this shit. Going around taking your highs to Mecca with all these people, all this money you was giving out. They said, what? Where this nigga get all this money from? What is going on?
It is insane. But let me share the rest of the remaining video link for those who want to watch it, maybe, or check the page right here. And let me see, can I copy the link?
Yeah, they gonna look. You know the cats are smart. That's already pushing. We're gonna have to release them. We're not releasing nobody. We're gonna put them on trial. We're gonna put a bullet in their head. You're guilty of treason, trying to overthrow a country. That means death. Anywhere on the planet, that's a death sentence. Not sit in prison. That's what you gotta do, Congo. You televise that shit. You either hang his ass or you put a bullet in his head. Whichever's cheapest. Either way, you televise it. Let them know you're not fucking around. You ain't gonna, because they're not gonna stop.
Family.
Go ahead, Jimmy. That's it.
We wrap it up here. Thank you so much to everyone who has been with us. 15 of you this morning. Asanteni sana. Shout out to Right on TikTok.
And pretty soon it's gonna be time to go deal with these motherfucking Indians too.
Siko depressed. Nimeona video ya Joe Mshiri hapa venye watu wanauana aki. It's so sad to see how youths are literally beating each other up, man. Because of lacking.
What they do to you? What the youth doing, Joby?
No, it's there's someone on TikTok who's asking me why do I look depressed. I was looking at a video that was just, it's crazy.
She's depressed because you ain't deal with these Indians yet. That's why she's depressed. We'll deal with their ass too.
Man, people are. That guy's been hit. I don't know with a gas. I don't know what on the head. Man, he's bleeding.
She's not depressed. All she's seeing how the real world works. She's like, oh man, this is crazy. That's all.
Yeah, but I'm not depressed. I'm very okay. But anyway, family, thank you so
much. I know. I'm trying to be careful, Michelle, but I'm not scared to die. If they get me, they get me. I gotta make sure Black Hat Fire is able to perpetuate itself without me. Because eventually they're gonna come for me. That's all right. I've already accepted that. I'm cool with it. Eventually they're gonna come get me. It's all right. I'm good with it. Here in Africa, they're gonna get me, but I'm good with it. I knew when I built this, death was gonna be at my door. We know what would happen, so you can't scare me with no fucking death. That doesn't exist. So, you gotta get rid of the fear. So you're right. Try to be careful, but I still gotta be truthful whether or not. So you can't be all scared. Wrap it up.
Period. But anyway, family, much love. Thank you so much. Shout out to Ansanke. Nice to see you. Been a minute. You've been missing the shows. I don't know if you've been silently listening, but it's good to see you. And shout out to everyone who's also live.
Even if second, you ain't got out the goddamn Indians yet. They next.
Period. Jason says no fear, and that's period. But anyway, family,
no fear.
Come back, catch up with Iwaton, see what she's going to be discussing, and of course, show love, show up, and thank you so much for being with me this morning. And Keith, thank you so much for coming up, on the show today, and for building this amazing platform. Because man, we need the truth. Too many lies. We can't keep up. We
That's
can't.
Right.
But much love.
That's
Amazing.
Right. Yeah, I took Joby 5 minutes to go back and throw away the lies. Joe Biden, we got Kenya there to help the Haitians. Joby goes back for they hide the history. That's a lie. Like you're right. Put in Papa Doc. They had death squads, Joby. America had death squads in Haiti. So if you spoke out like you did now, they put a bullet in your head. If you say I wanted my own, if you say this is my house, This belongs to me. They said, no, it don't. You put a bullet in your head. So much love.
It's
Much love,
crazy.
family.
No,
Yeah.
no fear. No fear. Move fearlessly, man. Say
No
much love.
fear.
Come back later on the scripture as well.
That's why Joby's the boss over there. She got no fear.
Period.
Right.
They come. You can't.
Yeah. Come, they
That's you know. They come. You know. That's it.
come. They come. Right.
Yeah.